Hello, Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Eden Zero, Chapter 28. When we last left off, our heroes finally escaped Gilst. The Chronophage ate Gilst and moved it back 1200 years in time. But the Eden Zero got away, now with two of the Starshines, Ivory and Witch, along with, of course, Shiki, Rebecca, Homura, Wise, and Happy. It was never really left the ship, but whatever. And yeah, that moves us right into Chapter 28, New Companions. We have a color cover. Oh, right, and Pino. Pino is with them. I forgot about Pino. We have the whole cast. Homura, wears yellow? Is that her normal color scheme? I always pictured her wearing pink. Alright. But she has got, like, yellow outfit. Wise, Rebecca, Shiki, Pino, Happy, Ivory, and, Witch. Yeah. Moving right along. So the Chronophage... we open on the Chronophage, passing over Gilst, as all the ships, like, run away. We see the Eden Zero, is with the ship, and Shiki looks out the window and sees the Chronophage leaving Gilst. And it has left Gilst, leaving a bunch of what looks like sakura petals all around it. So that's the Chronophage, huh? It really ate the whole planet. That's what happened to Norma? What a terrifying sight. Do you think everyone had time to flee? It's quite unlikely. But it is the law of the cosmos, so there's nothing that can be done. So yeah, the whole gang's kind of like looking at what happened to Gilst. And yeah, all those people just like died. Like 1200 years, they are all dead. That old guy who wanted to be young again, he's dead. According to the numbers, 1200 years at least. 1200 years of Gilst's time was devoured. Thus the people left behind would not have survived. We may see them again in 1200 years. And Witch walks up to Ivory. It's been a while, sister. How have you been, Witch? Rebecca! And Happy like runs over to Rebecca. Happy! Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. Me too, Happy. Again, thank you everyone for coming to save me. Don't mention it. Nah. And Wise and Homer like don't say anything, but they both kind of smirk. And it gave us the opportunity to save Sister as well. Did you need an opportunity to do that? Well then. Well, I mean, if they hadn't come right then like, Sister would have died with the Chronophage, so good timing there, y'all. Rebecca flashes back to everything that happened to her while she was on Gilst. Huh? Why am I suddenly so scared? Are we gonna, like, cover, like, PTSD with Rebecca here? Because she did go through some shit on Gilst. Don't cry, Rebecca, and Shiki starts crying too. You too? For a short moment, I imagined losing one of my friends, and just thinking about it. Ah! And Wise, like, snaps at him. Stop crying! It's annoying! And Rebecca, like, dries her tears. The new Demon King. He's quite strange, isn't he? You don't recognize him? That's the boy that Master Ziggy brought back with him. His name is Shiki. Yes, I knew that the moment I saw him. The child that Ziggy was ready to give up finding Mother for. He's grown quite a bit. Did we know that? Did we know that? I think we had all kind of figured that, like, Shiki was the reason that, Ziggy gave up on finding Mother. But had that actually been confirmed? It also confirms that the Starshines were with Ziggy until around maybe 10-15 years ago. Meanwhile, somewhere else on the ship, Shiki is back in his white outfit. All through, words tonight, where was I? And through all that, we've safely brought Rebecca back. Plus, we also found Sister Ivory. And Happy turns to Ivory. Thank you for repairing me. My pleasure. You were quite a complicated one. And then, so the whole crew was, like, gathered around the table. Wise is standing off to the side. I guess they're not really allowing him at the table. Now we need to find Valkyrie and Hermit, in order to bring the true strength of Eden Zero. And we can pass the Dragon Falls and escape the cosmos. Aye! And Wise speaks up. And you don't know the whereabouts of those two? Sadly, no. But, and, Witch turns to Homura, but Homura doesn't really, react at all. Homura? Come to think of it, how did you two meet? You have Valkyrie's sword. Oh, that's what everyone is so concerned about. Okay. What? That is right. And, Wise takes some kind of notice about that. I'm not quite sure what he's thinking there. But just so we're clear, I do not know where she is either. To tell you the truth, I'm looking for, too. Valkyrie, my master, suddenly disappeared. Okay, so Homura's master is Valkyrie. I did not predict that. I'm not particularly shocked by it, but it makes sense given all that we know about Homura. It does kind of raise the question why exactly she like what's what I'm looking for. She seems to want to like. Didn't she say she wanted to kill Ziggy at the beginning? I don't know. I don't know what's up with her. Master? I thought so as soon as I saw your sword. Valkyrie's student, huh? And Wise speaks up. I love Wise's hoodie, by the way. It's so cool. Now I get why you were so interested in this ship. I want to see my master. Ah, I said that out loud. How embarrassing. Then when you said you wanted to challenge Shiki, I was telling the truth. I heard about the Demon King from my master, someone who even she can't defeat. As a knight, I want to fight Shiki, the person who inherited the same name. Oh, it's just like an honor thing. Okay. But I don't want to fight a friend, even though I promised. Friend? And she goes like wide-eyed. You're my grandpa's friend's student, right? So that means you're my friend. At this rate, you'll befriend the whole of mankind. Rebecca's right, he really fucking will. Right. This fight isn't out of hate or anger, it's a competition. You could say it's something I want to do as a friend. I'm not saying that I want to fight you right now, just one day. Let me stay on this ship. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to find Valkyrie. Alright, let's find Valkyrie and then compete. Welcome aboard. Aye. Thank you. But Wise kind of cuts through their mini celebration there. So, the whereabouts of Valkyrie and Hermit really are unknown. And everyone kind of like turns to look at him. What? Does this mean that Master Wise is coming with us too? Oh, right, he has not actually a member of the crew yet. Come to think of it, you helped us save Rebecca. I knew you were kind like the professor. You also repaired me a bit. You brought me to the ship too. Wise is getting more and more nervous. Everyone like notes how nice he is. You're also the one who freed me from my bounds and helped with cleaning duties on the ship. We're already friends. And Shiki like offers his hand to Wise. Well, yeah. I don't have anywhere else to go anyways. We can be friends for now. Heh. And they clasp hands. What? Mosco's alive! The one who shakes his hand is actually Mosco. What the? Huh? Moskoi. This guy, why is he here? Stop right there. And Ivory interrupts them. This guy here is a companion, and he's actually my servant. What? He's in charge of doing all the chores on the ship. Moskoi. He was with me until that fake sister remodeled him into being a subordinate for her. So, he's a cleaning robot? Everyone just looks in shock. Except for Homura, seems to be thinking hard about something. Cute, isn't he? Moskoi. And Pino's like eyes widen. I found him with serious injuries. Those bastards. How many bullets they even shoot at him? I'll find whoever shot him and give him a taste of their own medicine. Alright, that was fucking Wise. But that was, and Wise stops her. Don't tell her, idiot! Everyone, please take care of me. And there's a button on like under his shirt only that covers does not cover his belly button. And his belly button has an actual button that says like don't push it. And he goes to push it. And Ivory snaps at him, don't push it! And there's a moment, and then Moskoi goes to push it again. I said don't! Moskoi, what's that button for? Scary. I imagine there's some actual secret to that button, and when time comes, Mosco will push the button and we'll see some big secret with Mosco. Or like he's getting like some superpowered form or something, I don't know. Anyway, we see a fleet of ships. I don't think these are the ships fleeing Gilst. It's Justice's ship. Okay. Because yeah, we cut to Justice in his chair. We've not seen in a few months now. What's the situation of Gilst, the planet that the chronophage preyed on? And the glasses-wearing member of his ship looks like 1,200 years of time was eaten, and the stubble guy, that's worse than the 50 years of Norma. And the number of deaths? The exact number is not known, but judging by the number of ships that escaped into space, less than 10% survived the attack. Oh shit. Most from that planet were criminals. No one's losing tears over them. Still, a life is a life, and countless lives have vanished. Gilst was thought of as a prison without iron bars, meaning they were free to do as they wished within the planet, and someone new was approaching Justice. But during this disaster, a threat from the past has been released into the cosmos. Colonel Jaguar. That man's on a different level to Eliga and the mercenaries of Rogout. That man? The one who turned Gilst into a lawless planet. One of the Oracion Seis Galactica. Of course, it's not a Mashima manga without the fucking Oracion Seis coming around. I am a little interested that, like, the only people the police force seem to really, like, note from Gilst are the same guys we just fought. Eliga and Rogout. Also, Gilst was only turned into a lawless planet in the last 50 years, but seemingly Jaguar is implying that the Chronophage, has released this Oracion Seis guy. So I don't know what's up with that. You know, if Gilst is now 1,200 years in the past, and it's only become a lawless planet 50 years ago, why is he released now? I don't know. Let me turn the page. Draken Joe, Alchemist of Darkness. To be continued in Chapter 29, Iron Hill. Alright, so we don't get any more answers on that. We just see Draken Joe. We don't know if Oracion Seis is an organization or if they're just like a nickname for like 6 powerful criminals, kind of like the Balaam Alliance of Fairy Tail that really wasn't really a group. They were just like the powerful dark guilds that were kind of keeping things in check and controlling all the lower guilds. But yeah. So this is very much a transition chapter between arcs. We're moving on with our short-term goal, moving on to probably finding Valkyrie. I theorize we'll find a hermit first. I have seen some theories that the Crimson Torch Master is a hermit. I don't quite know if I believe that. We haven't really seen enough to say either way if that's the case, but it's certainly a possibility, so we'll keep an eye out for that, any more evidence to that. We know exactly what Homura's connection to Ziggy is. His, the Starshine's student. So yeah, that kind of answers up the Homura questions. There might still be more mysteries as far as Homura is concerned. We don't know why she met Valkyrie, how she met Valkyrie. So I don't know about that. I don't know where we're going with that, I mean. But yeah, then we have Wise formally joining the crew, Mosco joining the crew, which I did not expect at all. And then we have a new police guy, Colonel Jaguar, and Draken Joe, who I don't know what to take with him. Is he from 1,200 years ago, or did somehow he escape Gilst with the rest of them? Maybe he was like on Gilst until just like being lawless. And then once the Chronophage came, he was like, I gotta get out of here. That's probably what happened. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass and I'll see you in the future. Bye!